2 rotations have been completed. Wendy Bruce has 19.675, so close to Brandy Johnson, our leader, with 19.775. Again, Brandy Johnson did win the uneven parallel bars by just a fraction over Wendy Bruce. And, of course, Lisa Panzironi had difficulty and now must really stay on the beam and hope that either Wendy or Brandy makes a mistake if she's to climb at all in these standings.
In the first round of this competition, Lisa had a 9.6 on the beam. She had a 9.3 in the semis. And what a start tonight. A round-off layout on, and that was perfect.
Good for her for coming back after that trouble on unevens.
Boy, she seems so aggressive and so tough right now.
She seems determined. I think she's mad at herself.
Judges are looking for acro series like this. Back handspring, layout, nice. They need to see gymnastics elements like that. Side straddle leap. There's a pretty handstand, a stag handstand out on the end, and she lowers to a semi-flange position. It's a great deal of strength. There's a series of leaps. Here's the dismount. Should be a double back. Nice job.
And she should be proud of herself. What a comeback for Lisa Panzironi. John Holman giving her a well-deserved hug.
You could tell right from the start that she was aggressive and determined on this routine. This is a big-time mount. Round off, layout on. Can't get any better than that. Her acro series was the back handspring to the layout. She was very quick, very assertive. Even though she was just a little shorter rotation, she pulled it up very quickly. And she finished with a big double back. Round off. Good stretch and nice toe point in the air. Tuck double back.
This shows a lot.
Score on the balance beam for Lisa Panzironi, the best that she's done in this competition, 9.675. Wendy Bruce is up next. She struggled a little bit in the first round with a 9.375, but did very well in the semifinals with a 9.6.
Rounds Gymnastics in Altamont Springs, Florida. This again, Wendy Bruce.
Wendy has a really interesting mount. Watch what she's going to do. Shoulder stand, and then she pirouettes and continues on around. Nice work. In fact, we've seen U.S. team member Phoebe Mills do that similar sequence, and that's what helped win her the bronze medal in the Seoul Olympics last fall.
Phoebe Mills did not compete in this event. She is in France, competing in an international meet.
Here comes an acro series. Back handspring, layout, nice. You only have to do 2 elements in a row in the acro series, and yet it's really implied, and certainly the judges would like to see the gymnast attempt 3 acro elements in a row to show an increased level of difficulty. Certainly for the international level, that is what the judges were looking for.
You're probably wondering how the judges keep track of all this. At the scoring table, there's a scientific technical coordinator. That person just counts up difficulty. They do not hand a score. They just make like a checklist type of mark.
Oh, good fight on that front flip.
And then they hand the head judge the information as to whether or not something is missing. And of course, at this caliber, things are not missing unless, of course, they fall off.
She backs up all the way to the back edge of the beam for this tuck double. Nice, good power.
Uses every bit of the runway for that dismount. Wendy Bruce.
Here's the series of 3 elements. It's back handspring, step in, back handspring, step in, right to a layout. Nothing to it. She had little trouble on this front flip. This is a very difficult move. It's a punch with 2 feet to a front flip. She was just a hair low, but she did a good job in allowing only a minor deduction. But boy, what power on this tuck double. She is up and over, finishes it very easily.
And the score for Wendy Bruce is 9.525. Lisa Panzironi had a 9.675. And now you're looking at Brandy Johnson. She is our smallest competitor at 4 feet 11 inches tall.
Rounds Gymnastics. 15-year-old Brandy Johnson.
Wendy Bruce is 5'1". Lisa Panzironi is 5'3".
She was in trouble there, and she stayed on.
Sure saved that. She was over the beam. I don't know how she pulled it back.
That was a move called a Diamondov. It's just like the element that the men do on parallel bars. And I'm amazed that she hung on the beam. She did a gymnastics series, those split leaps, and she's setting up here for the acro series. Back handspring, layout. Wow. So easy. The full turn. The judges need to see that as well. Here comes the front. Good job. Same move that we saw Wendy Bruce have a little trouble on, but you can see where Brandy's power takes over. Watch this layout. Swing through layout.
That was perfect.
And a very nice side straddle leap. Here's the double back, tuck double. Wow. What a landing.
Good job by Brandy Johnson. The score she wants to beat is 9.675. She's happy.
Let's see if we can see how out of line she was on this move. That's a full turn there. She's way arched and way out of line. I know she comes in totally from the side, and yet she gave away very few deduction points because she covered so well and continued. Back handspring layout. So high, so clean. And of course, the tuck double back is so powerful. Very few people have this much time in the air to spot the landing as she's doing there and nail it.
I almost wonder if on that first part where she had the trouble, that she was supposed to be facing the other way and improvised a little bit there. 9.825. Brandy Johnson wins the balance beam over Lisa Panzironi.